What? What bird? Bird what? Bird what has bird? Well, go on. Afternoon, everybody. It's us again. Bird. What doing? Are we on the bum warm already? Are we already considering bum warm? Let's have a look. No. Click it correctly. There we go. Should we go down to bum warm cam? Ready? Not yet. Hello, afternoon. No bum warm yet. Bird. I gotta be careful when I kiss her today because I realised before I came out I was organised and put some lip balm on. I bought some lip balm because and I realise now that I can sort of like, because I don't want to get like Burt's Bees menthol lip balm on her fur feathers, you know what I mean. Colder today, yeah, slightly colder today. Bird, what do you think? Hey, bird. So I'm not sure I should get like mentholated lip balm on Sophie, so I shan't. If I kiss, I'll go in with a rather than a. No actual kisses today. Oh no, what a personal disaster. The logistics of bird kissing. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Is that noisy? Noisy bird? I think it is. I think it's moped playing. It bloody well is. It's moped playing again. God damn it. It probably doesn't register, but I just don't want to get like the oil from the lip balm on her feathers. I'll have to put up with nose kisses. Right. I'm considering, just phoning up the airport and going, look, the guy with that moped aeroplane. Can I just buy him a new plane? Because I'm willing to. Because the noise it makes when it flies over my house is bloody awful. It's like someone flying an electric toothbrush over your house. Just unbelievable din. What do we think? Bird. I don't think we're in need of bum warm today. I don't think it's not that cold today, so we're not in a state where we need bum warm. Are we? We're in a state where we can chill, but not need a huge amount of wait, what's going on here? Oh, I see. Oh, that's impressive. You stored that over. Not only did you store that over the door, it didn't fall on my head when I opened the door. Oh, you idiot! Look. You've got two things, Dad. You've got two things. You've got this or that. Hang on, Lenny. Does the bird still smell like me? That's a good question. Yeah, that's one of her places. The top of the door is one of the things. Hang on, fab news today. Fab news, bring us your good news. The bird still does smell a little bit meaty. Tiny little bit. There's a waft of meat on her. I've completed 90% of my V. Yay, see? Due in March. Wicked. Hey, yeah, that's really good. So, Operation Full Slack is in activity then. See, I wish I had one of those minds. I wish I had one of those sort of like, I'm going to do it early and I'm, and then I can take my time and, I've never had one of those brains. I've always been one of the, oh, I've got ages yet. And then the evening before, I'm pounding it out with, But yeah, really well done. That is ace. What do we reckon? You're just going to sort of hang around with a... I'll be done. Wicked, see? Is the remaining 5% big, or is it just more of the same? Spite is my fuel of choice. No, I know what you mean. Actually, I remember reading an article about a woman who wrote an entire novel and got it published and everything purely to spite her English teacher. And it's just like, yeah, spite is incredibly motivating. What are we doing, Bird? Let's go back up here. Oh, okay, we're... Please do not peck. Do not peck the metalwork. Remember when we discussed this? Spite is more than Marius is anyone with fossil fuel. Aye, yeah. Like, if my car could run on frustration, yeah. I'd never be going to the petrol station. As opposed to Sprite, which is awful now. 75% of it swept up with stuff I just generally have to do in the course of the day-to-day work. Ace. Just coast to the finish. Like when you see cyclists on like the Tour de France and they're miles ahead of the people in second and they just like take their hands off the handlebars and just like have a cigar and chill out. Wicked. Really good. Quality. Really cool. What do we think? Do you smell it? Let me have a good sniff of you. This isn't weird. Yeah, definitely still smells like meat. There's a waft of meat about the bird. Oh, bird, look, sun. Bird, sun, bird. Bird, look. What do you think? That's not bad, is it? I had a can of Sprite a few weeks ago. Sprite's revolting now. Sprite used to be lovely. But, what have they done to Sprite? Well, I know what they've done to Sprite. They've taken all the sugar out of it and put artificial sweetener in it, rendering it completely incompatible with any form of human life. Yeah, that's a good sniff. It's amazing how quickly they vibe off the elders of just like, oh, well, they seem to think this human's cool, so yeah. Good sniff. Yeah, is 7-Up. Have they done the same to 7-Up though? Because here in the UK there is a big thing of changing the tax classification for sugary drinks to try to sort of like nudge everybody to like reduce the sugar in their drinks or drink diet drinks. But the problem is with that is I can't drink diet drinks because I'm one of the unlucky people that can taste artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners just taste like rusty coins to me. So I can't drink diet pop. So every single drink that has like new reduced sugar, same great taste, it's like, why must you fill the can with lies? Why print falsehoods on the front of cans? Because you know same great taste is not correct. 7-Up. I'll have to try a can of 7-Up. I used to quite can of lies. Deceitful sovereign. Where was that voice going? Deceitful beverage. Just same great taste. Lies. I used to quite like 7-Up though. Sprite and 7-Up were like my go-to. Diet Lilt. Ugh. Bleh. 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 I mean, Lilt is just... Never understood Lilt as a drink. I've never understood Lilt. I've never been a big pop/soda drinker anyway. I mean, the only time I ever like drink pop is if I'm in like a fast food restaurant or something like that. The problem is because I'm teetotal, I don't drink alcohol. When I'm in restaurants and things, it normally like a Coke or something like that is the only thing you can drink that's not alcoholic. Ready steak. I did try a can of, because ages ago we spoke about Coke Zero, and loads of people who I trust told me that Coke Zero was great, and Coke Zero tasted like normal Coke. It doesn't. It tastes like awful diet pop. It tastes like rusty coins. About the only artificial sweetener that tricks me is sorbitol. But you can't put sorbitol in drinks, you can only put it in sweets and things. You can only put it in like boiled sweets and that kind of thing. Yeah, it's one of those sort of situations where I'm perfectly happy drinking Coke as long as it's full fat Coke. But yeah, diet pop, nah. It is a shame though, because there's something about lager and curry that they're just made for each other. You know, there's something about like I don't like ginger either. Ginger tastes like soap to me. I've never understood the attraction. The female loves ginger. She'll like grate ginger into some hot water and drink that, and that kind of thing is like a nice treat for her. It literally just tastes like soap to me. I don't understand ginger. I think the takeaway from this is there's quite a lot of things wrong with my sense of taste. I think that is the main takeaway from today. Soda's drink that belongs with biryani. Ooh. See, I like a biryani. I am no stranger to a biryani, definitely. I'm on team no thank you for coriander. I am on the team cilantro. I am on the... I don't dislike it. I could eat it to be polite. If somebody made something, if I was around somebody's house and they made food that had coriander in it, I could easily eat it to be polite. But I personally wouldn't put coriander in a recipe. So, if I had to pick a side, and it seems that I do have to pick a side because you know everything is polarized, I would probably say I am on team no coriander. Yeah. Coriander's one of those things, isn't it, that like cucumbers is genetic. You can either like the yes coriander or no coriander. Team coriander. Why do I insist on doing that voice? That's like the third time I've done that voice today. Stop doing stupid voices, Andrew. It's weird when you do that. I don't mind cucumber. Cucumber doesn't taste of anything to me. It's the sort of thing that if you it's an adoration or hate. Well, I guess I'm on hate then. I guess I've sided with team hatred. I've never understood the attraction of cucumber. I don't mind it if it's floating around in a salad or something like that. Completely chill. But if somebody said, "Oh, do you want some cucumber to eat?" Like, why are you eating cucumber? Why are you just eating cucumber? What? That's weird behaviour. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. There we go. That was a thoughtful moment there, Olga. What do you think? Ready? Cuttlefish, right. Yeah, happy Hanukkah, definitely. We need a care package. Ooh! Oh, hey. Cams. 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 I know you can hear me, Cams. Just throwing cuttlefish around now. You're just lobbing around big chunks of cuttlefish for no reason. Coming out your wages, Sophie. What do you think? Talking about cams, should we go across the road? Oh, okay. We've got Con. We've got Con, but not Rory. Oh, I see Rory. Hang on. Corpy and paste. Oh yes. Oh yes. Very strong. See, Rory is over there in the far bit. In what normally would be the sun lounge, but isn't. Because it's weird and overcast. There we are. Rory and Con pictured. Oh, hey bird. There you are. Nice of you to join us. I'll open this door a little bit for you. Here we are in the airlock. If only briefly. Hey, look. Do you want to look for some spiders? Because we can. Up here? Up here? Up in like the janky corner where all the cobwebs and stuff collect? Yes, no? No. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Well, this is a natural camera angle for everybody. What do you think? Please no poos. Good. Is it over here you want? Is this the wall? Oh no, we're on a lookout for wilds, clearly. Because over here we're in the airlock, you see. I hope this email finds you. So yeah, this is the glorious scrub bit of our garden that I cleared a little while ago. And I still haven't completely cleared because there's quite a lot of scrap wood on the floor. But let's gloss over the scrap wood. Let's just put a hand there, look, so nobody sees the scrap wood. There we are. Look how glorious and natural all that looks. What are we doing, bird? Bird. See, now the emails are flowing. Now someone's restarted the Exchange server. Here we go. The email found me. Great. Thank you. I have been found by your email. Oh, hang on, what am I standing on? Small bottle top, it's fine. Good. Yeah, well, that one bit of the garden has become groomed a bit because it was the place we had all of the offcuts from that poplar tree we had cut down years ago, and it was becoming a bit of a janky pile, and it was becoming home to things that we didn't probably need it to be a home to. So we definitely gardens become less charming if groomed too much. Well, good news. The other 3/4 of the garden remain untouched by human hands. It was just that bit was becoming the things we didn't need setting up in there were setting up in there. So we had to make the wood disappear. Oh, okay. So now we're back on the cuttlefish. We were throwing it around a second ago, but now we're back. Do you reckon, bird? Reminds me, I've got to buy more cuttlefish. Stock back up on cuttlefish. Because the bits are getting a little bit tiddly now. She likes Sophie likes a great big chunk of it shoved in the holder. Okay, well that went well. She likes a big bit that can be jammed in here. Oh, that was my finger. No, we haven't seen the fox for a while. We've seen signs of the fox in that we've there's some fox poo in the garden, definitely, but haven't seen the man himself yet. Everyone's favourite mid 1990s database application, fox poo. Sorry, that was a very niche. Sorry, that was a very niche and not particularly good joke. I'd like to publicly apologise for the fox poo joke. I publicly apologise for the fox poo joke that probably nobody got. So. Now the emails are going as well. Yeah. Good. Bird, what doing? What song is this, bird? Are we? No? Okay. Ahoy! Ahoy, hoy! Okay. Some zooms, because you can see the female. What doing? What doing, bird? Hold on. Bleh, 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 bleh. Oh, gross meat. Oh, lovely. That's better. What do you reckon? That's it. Get your beak clean. She's got loads of little stash corners, and she's back on the living room shelf at the moment. She's very big on the living room shelf. Oh yeah, Chunky. Yeah. See, you heard Chunky before I recognised it. Yeah. Can I see him? Is he actually nearby, or is he just being Chunky somewhere? I think he's just being Chunky somewhere. Oh, hang on. No? Thought about sexy dance, but thought, nah, it seems a lot of work. It's a lot of work, isn't it, sexy dance? Yeah, I know. I don't know. What? I understood that reference. Ace. There we go. Somebody got the fox poo joke. Thank you. Well, I say got. Somebody understood it. I'm not saying it was I'm not saying it's a joke that qualifies as a joke or even needs repeating. But he's around doing chunky stuff. I'm just seeing if I can. So I know what that noise is. Is that like a street sweeper or something? It's either street sweeper or my central heating's gone drastically wrong. What? It does, yeah, there is like a hoovery sort of tone to it, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's, God, I hope it's the street sweepery. Like the local council come around and they've got like it's basically like a big vacuum cleaner that a guy drives with swishy brushes, and they suck up all of the leaves and stuff from the gutters. That's not liking software. Yep. Well, the thing about Fox Pro is it was rubbish, and people used it for stuff. It was one of those. It was one of those pieces of software. It was just like not very good, and yet people used it for stuff. Bird, hello. Oh, we're weird shapes at the moment. We're doing weird shapes. We're doing tambourines. We're doing things. The female's in the kitchen window. That's why that's why we have shapes. That's why we have. I grab your. Get off me, weirdo! I'll stab you. Bird. What? Yeah, there's a little bit of magpie business, but it's sort of like frustrated. Gonna get your magpie business. Had to take Limmy to task earlier. He was doing today's story was a whole bunch of magpies, 3 wee magpies. Not having that. Not having that, bird, are we? This won't do. You grabbing the bird? Yeah, like I'd survive this. Like I'd be able to play the piano straight away. out of here. Can you see? Oh, I think Rory might be considering a bath. Let's just... Oh no. Con's on the ground making soup, I think. Yeah, he's making soup and Rory's watching. Rory is watching. Wow, that's hard to say. Oh yeah, Con's making soup, alright. He's making gross lamb bone soup. Oh, that is minging. Yeah. Is it possible to carry fingers to casualty in a bag? Asking for a friend. Yeah, he's making... Oh, he's got... Oh, look, there it is. You gonna dunk it in that water, lad? Oh no, you're gonna grab it and peck it. And... Ugh. Yeah, it's okay for you. He's gonna stash that somewhere in a bit, and I'm gonna have to retrieve it. He's gonna shove it into a gap somewhere. And I'm gonna have to work my finger into that gap and sort of like... Oh, okay, drop it on the floor. Yeah, that seems good. If you drop it on the floor, I can easily pick it up. It's less disgusting. It's still quite disgusting. What do you think, bird? They're making soup. Nutritious stock. Ew. Yeah, so we've had fox poo in the garden yesterday, and I was taught how to recognize fox poo when I see it by the female. Fox poo has a telltale shape to it. So yeah. God, we have great conversations, she and I. She's a lucky lady. You know, having to just spend ages teaching her idiot boyfriend how to recognize, how to spot fox poo, how to tell fox poo and cat poo apart. She is living the dream. Alright. Oh, the wind. Oh, children. Okay, look, if that is that street sweeper, he needs to get a wriggle on because he's been at it for 5 minutes now. She knows stuff. And yeah, I remember ages ago being out and relationship goals. Yep. I remember being out with her somewhere in the country, and I tend not to go into the countryside because the cell phone coverage is terrible and the ground is wet, and outdoors it's not my scene. And she's out there just like, oh yeah, that's fox poo, wanders for a little bit, that's badger poo. It's like, how can you tell those two pieces of poo apart? Just like, oh, quite easily, you see, because... And that was the next 10 minutes of, oh, how come you know? I'm not going to ask. It's fine. Have a bit of mystery in your relationship. You know what I mean? Have a little bit of you can tell fox poo apart from like cat poo and that kind of thing, because fox poo tapers. Foxes have very small bums, and they tend to do like quite thin, curled poos. But because they're in a rush whenever they do it, because they're vulnerable, they sort of like pinch it off, so it comes to a very definite point. And yeah, that's how you can tell that's how you can spot fox poo in the sphincter. Yeah, sphincter. That word again, sphincter. I said, what's this? What's this? Residence cat expert. Oh no! Did someone ask? Can I see your pets or rescues? It's your origin story, gang. Sophie is a did not have sphincter on your bingo card. Yeah, that seems fair. Sophie is an imprinted rescue magpie. What that means is when she was an egg, she was stolen by kids. There's quite a lot of egg theft. It's an easy way of making money if you get like barn owl or that kind of thing. You can sell the bird for quite a lot of money. And so some kids stole some eggs, and when they came up magpie, they were like, okay, what now? So they, I guess, fortunately for the birds, they dropped the eggs on a local RSPCA volunteer, and she hand-fed Sophie in her house. And unfortunately, she did that in her living room. Like, Sophie lived the first 2 months of her life being hand-fed by a human in her living room with TVs and planes going overhead and that kind of thing. TVs, visitors coming and going. So, wait for Biggles to finish. So that thing they say about the first thing birds see when they hatch is they think is their parents. It's not quite that quick, but it is within the first couple of days. The shapes they see within the first 2 or 3 days of their life are what they assume are their people. So Sophie wouldn't survive in the wild because she thinks humans are friends. She would just go up to the first human she saw that looked chill and start asking for food and that kind of thing. So it would end badly. So here in the UK, it's against the law to knowingly release imprinted birds because it puts the wild birds at a disadvantage, and obviously it's terrible for the animal in question. People assume we're wholesome until we start talking about fox poo. So Sophie came to live with us. We got a call from the wildlife rescue that she ended up at, and they said, could we give a magpie a forever home? And 11 years ago we said yes. They knew we were chill because in another aviary behind me, in another aviary there that you can just about see, honest, there's another aviary there, we keep an injured rook and a crow healthy and safe in there as well. So the wildlife rescue kind of knew we were able to indulge corvids, because keeping corvids is a thing, Oh yeah, that went well. Oh, you're very welcome. Thanks for coming. I got this food you pitched on the floor, bird. Someone has got to pick that up. And by someone, I mean me. Oh, hang on, we're making grim bath soup now. Yeah, see, that sank. So what are you going to do now? What's your plan now? You're making bathtub soup. Where are you going with that, bird? Oh. Right, come on, bird. I got to get the lolly stick because I got to go back to work. Lucky old Bowdy gets to go back to work. Right, gang. Thanks for coming today. Cheers for your company. It's always good to see you. Thanks for coming and following and doing all the Twitch stuff. Got a professional lamb chop. I wish you hadn't. If you've just stumbled across us on Twitch and you'd like to follow Sophie on Twitter, her Twitter handle is @BreeSophieBree. And there's a Discord and a WordPress wiki you can get involved in. If you want to tune into the Discord, there's more weird bird talk and lovely people. So, or if you prefer, you can just Google Sophie the Magpie. Right. Cheers, gang. Oh, hang on. Stick. Not stick. Stick is trash. Stick's alright. So anyway, stay safe, stay warm, and we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, everybody. Bye for now.